63-year-old Dr. Ben Carson, a retired neurosurgeon and potential Republican candidate for president in 2016, is on his first trip to Israel, reportedly to better understand relationships in the Middle East. I24 News correspondent Shai Ben-ari joined him in the trip to the Holy Land.
With slightly more than 2 years left of President Barack Obama's last term in office, the race to replace him has in effect begun. Amongst Republicans who are eager to win back the White House, Dr. Ben Carson is one of the first to have thrown his hat in the ring after forming his own political action committee last August. A member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, as well as a respected neurosurgeon, Dr. Carson has emerged as a leading voice on social and political issues in American conservative circles, with a speech at the 2013 National Prayer Breakfast drawing media attention. He is in Israel this week, which in recent years has become a popular destination for American political candidates.
Israelis should not have to live endangered in their homes and schools.
Israel is our strongest ally in this region, and they should understand that. They should know that we're their strongest ally. They shouldn't be wondering and scratching their heads.
Other prospective candidates have perhaps generated more media interest, but Carson is optimistic.
It's not really a matter of how I see my chances. It's a matter of how the American people see my chances. And we will allow the people to then make a choice.
A former independent, he recently joined the Republican Party and has some criticism for the Obama administration's handling of its relationship with Israel.
I've talked to a number of Israelis since I've been here. I haven't found anybody who thought that the relationship was solid and that it was good. They felt neglected and pushed to the side. Would definitely like to reestablish the strength in that relationship.
Carson toured Jerusalem's Hadassah Medical Center on Thursday. Earlier this week, he visited the West Bank, where even Republican administrations have criticized Israeli settlement building. But Carson seems accepting of an Israeli presence there.
We don't want to do things that would jeopardize Israel by putting the enemies in a position where they have access to large portions of the Israeli population with relatively short-range missiles.
As a leading African-American conservative, Carson has a unique perspective on the state of race relations in the U.S. under President Obama.
There hasn't been a lot of race relationship improvements recently, and I think the community needs to recognize that you cannot, put people who are thugs and involved in thuggish behavior on a pedestal.
While Carson is not among the favorites at the moment, the last Republican primary season featured starring roles for some even more surprising candidates. Time will tell what the future has in store for Ben Carson.
I hope he knows that one visit is not enough to understand the Middle East.